It's a PS1 game. I should play it. Skies of Arcadia, I know, is one that... A lot of the hidden gem games I played were GameCube games, because my dad used to take me to Blockbuster and I would get one game a week, and they weren't necessarily good games. Like, I wasn't... this is also before I had ever read a review for a game in my life. And my favorite... No! Oh god, no. One of my favorite games ever is Tales of Symphonia, and I remember looking up reviews for it and seeing it got an 8 out of 10, and I was like, or a 7 out of 10, and I was like, what? This is the best game ever, what do you mean? Oh, you're talking... No, Angry Birds is a really good game for mobile, absolutely. Don't get me wrong, like, I think... like no facetiousness at all. Like, it really is a good game. I haven't played it in a long time, but oh, that was close. Sorry if I've missed it. I really want to play multiplayer Planet Crafter. Is there anybody here who would play with you? I'd probably watch that. Celeste music gets us there. Yes! No! Ah! Top Golf and... Oh, damn! I'm gonna fucking die! I need to stop glancing, man. Ah! Blakey, Chloe, Happiness, thank you so much for the raids. I gotta stop glancing. I asked everybody about their booties, and now I'm here. We'll be okay, we'll be okay. Oh, I know Patapon! I know Patapon! To be fair, I say I know these games, and I know like a lot of video games. I haven't played them all, but I used to watch like a bunch of video game review shows, and I'd see all those things. Can I be so real? I just saw the check mark next to my name on my phone, and I was like, what the hell? When did that happen? You got the Patapon remake in the Steam sale? Forgot I had an open can. Patapon, haven't heard that name since the PSP days. I never had a PSP and I feel like I missed out on a lot. I've wanted to get a PS Vita for a while, just to catch up on stuff. Fight for New York, I remember that. I never played it, but I remember wanting to. Cafe Alert, treating yourself today? I love that you are. Good. You should. Go tell the barista they're gay. PSP walks so Switch could run. I agree. I was an early adopter of the 3DS, though. You absolutely deserve it, Manty. Thank you guys for making the day better, truly. I've been just... like I said, the brain goblins kind of got to me today. It was one of those days where I was like, just evil wins, man. Evil won. What can you do? Everything can go right, and evil will still just keep being evil. And then I came here, I'm hanging out with you guys, and I was saying this before, I'm gonna leak a little bit of therapy, but part of my trauma toolkit that I'm dealing with right now is trying to find things that make me feel better when I'm getting like these like flashbacks and stuff.
No major injuries.
And I did say in therapy last time, streams help, but you know, streams can also be stressful. I have a lot of anxiety around streaming, but I love it. It's the pain and anxiety, the work you love to do. But you guys have really made this stream just such a... Like, I'm having a blast. I really am. No, thank you. And can I be completely honest? I've had plenty of good days. We hit partner since all of this terrible stuff has gone down. It's just, I thought for once something was like, I thought karma was actually taking effect, and then just seeing how people really don't care about all the bad things someone can do as long as it hasn't happened to them, right? Like, who cares? Oh, it wasn't me, maybe it's not true, like all this stuff. Partner, we got Partner, I got the name Gizmo on Twitch. I more importantly, truly, and I mean this from the soul, is that we've made so many new pals, and like, we have more people here that are hanging out. A lot of you guys I've only met in the last few months, and you don't even know about why I've been suffering or any of this shit. And that's good. That's good, because it's just onward and upward. It's been onward and upward since that, and I'm really happy to be in that position. It's just, you do have to remember, everything can be going well, and you can still have a bad brain day. And you can also just be sad at the state of the world and reality. Also, I have depression, so like sometimes I gotta remember, oh yeah, my brain has a chemical imbalance that wants me to be sad. Like, I don't know why it like thought that was a good evolutionary thing to pick up on, but yeah. This is from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, this is Jurassic Park ass song. Yeah, this is Kingdom Hearts. Simple and clean part right now. I'm gonna lay down, my stomach hates me today. Please feel better, Grandpappy. I'm sorry that it's been rough. Stream does help. I think that's why I love the vibes here, because you get... No, Blakey, I love the vibes with you. And it's just, it's so fun to just talk and... Obviously, Blakey, you have wonderful vibes and incredible company with your stream. And I know when I show up here, the people that show up are great. I have to get it out of my head, and maybe I don't need to get it out of my head, but some days it's just like, maybe this is the day nobody shows up, maybe this is the day that I do the worst stream of my life. Maybe I'll be too unfocused, maybe I'll miss every chat message and I'll hate myself for that. But I like to bring this up. I watched an interview that my cousin did with Canadian legend Nardwar, and in that interview, she asks him, like, I can't remember what she asks him, but he basically talks about how he, like, I guess it was like how he interviews like all these big artists and just keeps composure and stuff like that. And he's just like, oh, I'm always nervous. Like, he's always nervous. And I'm like, I fucking get that. I'm always nervous too. I always feel like this is it. This is the end. But I think in some ways you channel that nervous energy into what can be a really fucking fun stream. So, feel better, Grandpappy, please do. If you do a bad stream, yeah, you're right. You're like, and I understand that. It's just, I think, I mean, I know, well, maybe I'm not my toughest critic, but I'm one of the toughest critics. I have a very, very strong inner critic, and I beat myself up. It used to be really bad. I used to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday streams, and then I would come back on Sunday, and if my Wednesday stream was like a bad stream by my standard, like I felt like I really didn't do a good job, I would feel so bad for like until the weekend, and then get really nervous again for the Sunday stream. And I mean, I can't believe how much the stream has grown. I've been doing this for 6 years. I've loved it the entire time. There have been tougher days, there's been tougher months, but I absolutely love doing this. I love video games, but I love also just yapping and hanging with you guys, and I feel like we found a really good balance. And I love working on creative parts of the show as well. Like, we're working on the website. I think, if I could be wrong, but I think Jack right now is working on stuff for the website, and I just could not be more excited to show you. I'm so hyped for the website and all the other creative things we're gonna do. Like, I'm excited for the 24-hour stream. I have to start planning that. I'm excited for the Gizmom stream. I'm really excited to do the D&D stuff. That'll take some time, but it'll get done. Been doing it between 6 and 7 years. No, we're actually not at the 6-year mark yet. sorry. I was given some good advice a while back. I was told to think about bad times as sometimes having to fill holes in the heart with good things, and eventually the heart heals around, and that's really sweet. I like that. Sometimes showing up is the most you can do, and that's still an achievement. Yeah, honestly, Colors, that means a lot too, because you're right. And I won't put pressure on myself. If I need to take a day off, I know you guys will be, like, I know you'll understand, and I've done it before, and I've been proud of myself when I have. Today was a day where I got worried I might need to do that, but part of me was like, if I do that, I'm literally letting something take more away from me again and again and again, and I'm not gonna let that happen. And I just, even if we have a game where we just play egg, a stream where we just play egg, we're playing egg, we're listening to cool music, and we're talking our stuff, right? And that's good. Just my butt before I go back to vibe. Absolutely, absolutely. My bit. No, thank you, Blakey. Thank you. When I feel sad, I eat chicken sandwiches, and it helps me for a while. That causes new problems, though. Honestly, though, chicken sandwiches are kind of great. That's like one of my comfort foods. Yes, you're one of the kindest people I know. Yo, Cameo! Cameo, I gotta play some Into the Radius 2 with you. I picked it up. Hey, Blap's here too! Blap, welcome in. You're one of the kindest people I know. You make people feel accepted that you want to be. I'm definitely not one of the kindest people you know, but I'll take the compliment a little bit. Being excited to see me when I come in, it may not seem like a big thing for you, but it makes me smile. Aw, but I am excited to see you, Sparks. I'm just one of the dozens of viewers you bring a lot of joy. Thank you. That means a lot. Blap, how are you doing, dude? Welcome in. Guys, can we get a shout? We already did get the shout out to Blap. Blap's a real one. Blap's cool. When I was just talking about I love the creative things I get to do on stream. Blap does a lot. There's the Blap Awards. There's a lot of. I know you've done multiple 24-hour streams. You get really creative with the stuff you do there, and I love it. Sorry, Sparks. I'm sorry. I have a hard time taking all the compliments, but thank you for saying that. Cameo, how are you doing, dude? I will fight you. Don't fight me. Don't fight me. I do want to. I've got it all set up to play some Into the Radius.
Shut the fuck up. You are kind as fuck, and you will accept this compliment, or so help me God.
Can I be so real? This is gonna sound like the worst possible thing, but when I was in the other chat today and I saw people saying such nice things to a horrible person, I was like, I really would hate myself if people did that for me and I knew that I was a bad person. And it makes me feel like I know for sure that there are people here that would not glaze me like that, and I know you're not glazing. You're genuinely giving me a compliment. I don't want to be glazed. I don't want smoke up my ass. I want you guys to say when, you know, things aren't going well, when I'm being a dick. What Cad said, thank you. Yeah, like I don't need you guys to do that. I'm a tough critic of myself, but you can be a critic too. Stop being a dick. If I'm being a dick, you tell me to stop being a dick, Jinx. But it just makes me feel really gross because I know there are people that are going to say nice things regardless, and I don't want that. I truly don't. Do not say a nice thing to me if you don't mean it. My gauge for what people mean sincerely and not is not as good as I thought it was. So give me earnest compliments and I'll do my best to take them. You're not. I know, Jinx. Thank you for doing it. Has anyone called you out before on stream? Is there a precedent for it? I mean, as long as I don't talk about breeding kinks, I think we're okay. No, I think there's been like, I think Mantis and Bunny have maybe called me out a little bit. Gizmo, I'm much too, true. The only know the Gizsona, they don't know the real Gizmo. One of the things I really like is that I don't need to really do too much of a persona for stream. I like to compare it to, and I say this a lot, so I'm sorry if you've heard it 1,000 times, but Gizmo is the version of me that is just it's hosting a party at my place, and we're having a good time, and we're a little silly, a little wacky. We can do and say things that we wouldn't normally do at like work or something like that, but it is ultimately still me. I'm responsible for everything Gizmo does. Gizmo's responsible for all the other stuff, and my opinions are in line with that. Nothing changes there. If you were to meet me in real life, You might be surprised that I'm a bit more quiet, maybe, I don't know. But you wouldn't be surprised by who I am. And I think there are several people here who have met me in real life since, and can probably attest to that. I don't know, Manty's getting his cafe on right now, but I think that's fair. Whereas I can say safely that I have met streamers that are nothing like what they are on stream, and you go, oh, maybe it's okay to have like a persona like that, and then you realize that they're a horrible, abusive person. And anyway, like Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana, I'd say I want to know more, but I absolutely don't. About what? Is Do here? Did I see Do is here? Do, hello! I know for a fact Jack has confronted you privately when they were bothered, and I know the fact, Bunny. How do you know about that? You're not supposed to know about that. I never bother anybody. No, Jack would tell it to me straight, or weird. I don't know, one way. I didn't ignore you showing up, dude. I didn't see you show up. Your chat message got buried. Yeah, listen, I understand. My mods are supportive. My mods are supportive, and my mods are kind most of the time, but they're also not yes people to me. The people that are mods in this chat are mods because I trust them to say no to me, except for Cad. I'm sorry, no, I do think Cad would also. Cad has openly disagreed with me before. And that's why that's the case. I don't want to have people that would stick by me if I did horrible things. I don't want you to stick by me if I did horrible things. I don't want people as my mods that say things like, even terrible people deserve friends, because that's not true. If you say that about someone who's, I don't know, a rapist and an abuser, then maybe, you should just take yourself to the nearest prison and go make friends there. I'm not transphobic! No, don't add to the X! Quispy could kick the shit out of me, and I'd thank her for it, you would. I kicked the shit out of Quispy at bowling. But the other really nice thing, though, is... Oh, god damn it. Really? God damn it. You want mods that will smack you with the truth? Bella absolutely would. Bella has my back, but I absolutely know that if I was being an idiot, Bella would not have my back. And to the same point, I will do that to my friends as well. If my friends were being awful, I would call them out on it. People who support abusive people who support bad behavior like that too, are so much part of the problem, especially when it's someone who is like, they do not understand that their actions have consequences because they just get away with being awful. If your friends are not holding you accountable, if nobody is holding you accountable, then they don't see that there's just any consequence, and they just continue to do it. You actually have to head out for real, no worries. I live from the cafe. Scott, Gudetama got robbed in the Sanrio rankings this year. What? I don't even know who Gudetama is. It sounds like good time. Is that intentional? Lucifer. Wait, Dew's leaving? Don't leave me, Dew! Sparks is leaving, I thought. Oh wait, Sparks is leaving and saying bye to Dew. Dew, welcome in. Sparks, don't leave me! It's okay to put a persona on for stream. Exactly, you can have a little bit of a persona. This is a persona. That version of me that is hosting a party is the persona. I just try to be transparent about where the persona begins and where it ends. Absolutely, Nacho, you're more than welcome to. As someone who used to be a shitty person, that's a fair evaluation. Hey, you know what? If you know that you used to be a shitty person, like I said today, when I heard that that person was going live, there was the smallest part of me that was like, maybe she's going live and is just going to own up to everything. Just be like, I did it. And is that an excuse? Does it make it right? No, but just that would be a start, you know? Like just recognizing that you were a bad person. And you have a persona? Do you have a fursona? Is the little egg guy? Oh, I didn't know it was part of the Sanrio gang. Yeah, that is a top tier character. You stole my joke. That's not even a joke. It's true. Egg Sona. Egg Soda. I should write this down. I love doing the little voices of the Smash Bros announcer when the Arsene guy, Joker, in Persona 5. Egg Soda! I can't believe that we failed that bit so fast. At least we're back where we started today, right? Like, at least we haven't... Oh, I'm gonna say something. Egg Soda is my favorite deodorant. What does that sound like to you? Eggs on a bus. He finished 20th in the... Out of how many? I don't know what Rexona is. Repost because I actually think it's a... Hey, eggs and non-eggs! Crispy, welcome in. You're late. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Happy mod anniversary. You've only been a mod for a year and a half? That's crazy. I actually think it's important. I do not agree there. Without community, no one will be held accountable for their actions, change, or grow. Complete social death is almost never an appropriate consequence for most actions.
Hey, bump, bump, bump. Got any grapes?
I'm not saying to remove yourself entirely from the community, but I do think you should hold your friends accountable. And I then think it's up to that person whether they want to remain friends with you at that point. I don't think complete social death helps with rehabilitation, that's for sure, but I do think that you should not have to stand by someone who you think is a horrible person. Lord Arsene Dimitrescu. Lord Arsene Dimitrescu. Dimitrescu? I know because it's Resident Evil 8. She said, at points they say like Dimitrescu, right? Parker, thank you for doing the stream. Excuse. Crispy, welcome in. I was busy having my last day at work before flying. Oh, I get it. You hate me. I get it. You tried to get between Linny and Santa on my island. Crispy farted on me? Gross. Yeah, that's different than terrible people should not have friends. No. I don't think that even terrible people deserve friends. I stand by that. Terrible people should not... If someone you know is terrible and you are not holding them accountable, and your excuse for that is terrible people deserve friends too, then you are part of the problem. I stand by that. I will not agree with you on that. This is why Bunny is my mod, because we can disagree on this. Yoshi, welcome in! If someone comes to you and tells you, hey, the person you're supporting is a horrible person, they're abusive and has done X, Y, and Z, and then you go, yeah, but they're my friend and even terrible people deserve friends, then you can go get fucked. And not in a fun way. Crispy? I didn't say crispy. I think I was reading somebody else saying crispy. I didn't call you crispy. I don't think we were disagreeing. I don't think so either. You're probably right. Yeah. No, I was reading Crispy. I know I read C-R-I-S-P-Y somewhere, Crispy. It was not you. Why would I break the normality of my speech just to piss you off? And that cannot be done if everybody in their life drops them? It can. It can, because you can go find new friends in prison. I said what I said, man. They got the Smash Bros. Announcer to announce Kirby Air Riders. That's the dude who plays Joker in Persona 5. You can't lie to a bisexual, they invented it. That's true, because we all know they're just gay. I'm kidding. Stop farting on me. They got Smash, but wait, that Arkham Asylum swim club is a great way to make friends. I mean, I imagine that as long as you're not in like solitary confinement, you can make friends in prison. That's not like, if anything, that's the opposite of not. You can be social in prison. Sorry that your friend group is now relegated to other people that have also done heinous things.
Each ball makes you more resilient.
Sorry, hot take here, but I think if your friend rapes someone, they're not a good person, and you should probably not have to be their friend. And if you choose to be, I do think maybe slightly worse of you. Joaquin Phoenix? Yeah, even the Sinister Six are each other's friends until they fight with themselves to cause their own downfall, which is why Spider-Man can take all six at once. Favorite prison-related movie? I mean, Shawshank's gotta be number one for me. Shawshank Redemption's really good. What happened to Orange is the New Black? Why did it start getting really awful? It started off so promising. It was interesting. Then it just like went really off the rails. I haven't seen Green Mile, and that's on me. Isn't it? Aren't they both Stephen King books? What's Stephen King doing with prisons? Longest Yard! Yo, what's up, Mule? Mule, thank you for stream today, man. I will say it as many times as I need to. If you're not following Mule, you're missing out on some incredible, incredible streams. Fantastic Marvel streamer, playing some Silk Song as well, playing some Dead Space this weekend. Girl Interrupted is a sanitarium? I didn't know that. Mule's fantastic. Big Stan. Oh, I know Big Stan. Con Air. Con Air's another one up there. Sucker Punch, obviously. I remember seeing Sucker Punch as a kid. There's a movie you watch more than once, it hurts the heart. I know some of the key moments in Green Mile. It was great to see you and meet your mom. It was epic, thanks to being... No, dude, I was great. I was trying to hit play in between some work emails today. But yeah, my mom came over to Mule's stream, which is how you know it's a good stream with my mom. It's Mule talked an awful lot about balls today. That's what he does every stream, every ball stream. Because everybody's playing with their balls. You got Vumbo over there, Vumbo, sparkling his balls. I can talk shit about Vumbo because Vumbo. The only time Vumbo's even like heard of this stream was what did he say? He said, "What the fuck is a jizz quiz?" So I love it, man. I love it. I know Vumbo from Dan's streams. But no, Mule's absolutely fantastic. Cameo's fantastic too, man. If Cameo ever started streaming again, I'm just saying. Okay, wait, where are we at our music here? This music's gone crazy. Oh wait, I think we're out of my songs now. We're in the Banner Saga now. Okay, give me more OSTs to play music from. Give me more OSTs to play music from. Because I am apparently out of music. Metroid Prime, good answer. But no, Mule's fantastic, truly, I mean it. Warm, it's like chicken soup for the soul. I love hanging out in Mule's stream. Even if I'm just listening, it's just cool, man. Super nice to everybody. Knows a bit about everybody, knows where they're from. And honestly, is friends with so many great people from across the platform. Jess! Thank you for the lurk, Jess. I just smacked my phone. Enough about my marbles. The big question is, how are your eggs? My eggs are alright. I'm shining them up. It's doing okay. We're back to where we left off today, so hopefully I can get that going. I'm just gonna add some songs into here. If you guys have any games you want, One Winged Angel, gotcha. These might be knockoff versions, so bear with me. Tasseltown Remix. Gran Turismo 3 Light Velocity? I got you. Gran Turismo 3 has some great music. Is Dream still here? Dream is our big Gran Turismo guy. with the music. There's some really good music in Gran Turismo.